You think you know what things are worth. You don't. Your sense of a fair price isn't something you carry around inside you. It's handed to you in the moment by whoever's selling. And they know exactly which number to show you first. Here's the uncomfortable truth under almost every price tag you've ever seen. You have no idea what most things should cost. Quick, what should a sofa cost? A bottle of wine? A watch? Notice what your mind just did. It reached for the last price you happened to see, or it shrugged. You don't have a fixed answer stored in your head, so your brain does the only thing it can. It looks for a nearby number to compare against. And the people selling to you have learned to place that number on purpose, right where you'll see it. Tonight, how a single number you barely notice decides how much you're willing to pay. Start with the strangest experiment in the whole field, because once you see it, you can't trust your own judgment again. Two researchers, Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky, spun a wheel of fortune that was secretly rigged to land on either a low number or a high one. Then they asked people a totally unrelated question: what percentage of countries in the United Nations are African? Here's the part that should bother you. People who saw the wheel land low guessed low. People who saw it land high guessed much higher. A random number from a wheel everyone knew was random about a question that had nothing to do with it dragged the typical answer by 20 points. They called it anchoring. The first number you see becomes a gravitational pull, and your judgment quietly drifts toward it, even when you know it's meaningless. Now think about what that means in a store. You don't price the thing in front of you in a vacuum. You price it against whatever number you saw first, and that number was chosen for you. This is why almost every deal you've ever seen has the same shape. There's a higher price crossed out, and below it the real price. That crossed out higher price isn't really a price. It's an anchor. It's there to make the lower one feel like a gift, even if the thing was never actually sold for the higher one. You're not evaluating the lower price. You're evaluating the distance between two numbers, and one of them was placed there to make you feel like you're winning. It gets more cunning, because sometimes the anchor isn't on a sale tag. It's a whole product you were never meant to buy. Picture a popcorn counter. A small, a large. The large feels like a lot, so you lean toward the small. Then a medium appears, priced just under the large. Suddenly the large looks almost free by comparison. Just a little more for all that extra popcorn. So you buy the large. But that medium wasn't there to be sold. Almost nobody buys it. It exists for one reason: to sit next to the large and make it look like a steal. Researchers at Duke first showed this back in 1982 and called it the decoy effect. Add a third option that's deliberately worse, and you steer people toward the expensive one without ever telling them to. The decoy isn't a product. It's a lever. And once you know the shape, you'll see it everywhere, most of all in subscriptions. Almost any streaming or software plan has 3 tiers: a basic one, a top one, and a middle one priced suspiciously close to the top. That middle plan is usually the decoy. It's barely cheaper than premium, but missing just enough that premium looks like the only sensible pick. You think you're choosing the best value. You're being walked there. You've felt this one without naming it. Open a restaurant menu, and there's almost always a wildly expensive dish near the top. $100 steak, a bottle nobody orders. It's not there to sell. It's there to be the anchor. Next to that, the plate you'd normally hesitate over suddenly reads as mid-range, reasonable. The most expensive thing on the page quietly resets what every other number feels like. You think you're ordering sensibly. You're ordering relative to a number put there to move you. And the tricks stack right down to the digits. Look at the prices, $9.99 instead of $10. You know it's basically $10. But your eye reads left to right, and that leading 9 lands first. It registers as 9-something before your brain catches up. That single missing penny reliably makes things sell better. It's not about the cent you save. It's about the digit you see first. Or watch how a big number gets quietly shrunk. A gym membership isn't $500 a year. It's just $1 a day, less than your coffee. The total never changed. But $1 a day is a number you can't feel, so they hand you that one instead of the one that might actually stop you. Now here's the twist. You've been told that if you overspend, you're just bad with money, undisciplined, a little impulsive. But look again. You walked in without a real sense of what the thing was worth, because almost nobody has one. And into that gap, someone placed a number engineered to make their price feel reasonable. You didn't fail at math. You were never doing math. You were comparing, and they owned both sides of the comparison. That's the quiet genius of it. They don't argue you into the price. They build the ruler you measure it with. So here's what to do. The next time you feel that little glow of what a good deal, ask the one question the system is built to stop you from asking. Not is this cheaper than that, but what would I pay for this if there were no other number on the screen at all? Strip away the crossed out price. Ignore the option you'd never pick. Cover the per day, and ask what the thing alone is actually worth to you. If you can't answer, that discomfort, that blank, is exactly the gap their anchor was built to fill. And one clean habit defends against nearly all of it. Decide your number before you look at theirs. What's a fair price for a coat, a phone, a dinner to you today before you walk in? Carry that number in, and their anchor has nothing to grab onto. A price you came in with is a price they can't set for you. None of this means every discount is a lie, or that comparing prices is foolish. Sometimes a deal is just a deal. But a number you can recognize as bait is a number that loses its pull. So the next time you see one price crossed out above another, you'll know what you're really looking at. Not a bargain, a frame built carefully around a number someone needs you to feel good about. Hoping you'll never stop to ask what the thing is worth on its own. Because once you can see the frame, the number inside it loses its grip. And a price you can question is a price that can never quietly decide for you again. If this changed how you see a crossed out price, hit subscribe. There's a new one every week, and you'll never look at the everyday things around you the same way again.